Hi everyone. I wanted to do a video showing the wood folding desk that I have finished now, and decided to also do a little tour of the study. And I've posted different parts of this as pictures, but thought I'd do a little video so you could see where everything's all at. Um, Starting off with the old push button style light. Old style thermostat that actually came with place. That's nice. Put in, I guess, a fake tin ceiling. I just really like the look of it, even if it is plastic instead of actually tin. Also, the only ceiling fan I ever liked. I had 3 ceiling fans that came with the house. They all got tore out, but I like this one. I just like the look of it. Put it in. I made these shelves from scratch. Fortunately, I bought really nice, thick plywood before the pandemic and before wood prices became super expensive. I plan on having different oddities spaced throughout. This is not like the end organization at all here, but different things. I got like a fox skull. I have some old bottles. Of course, every shelf needs some Egyptian statue. This is a fake elongated skull that I made a long time ago. If you don't know, candy cigarettes actually used to be name brand. Just different little things like that. I also need to redo that door. That door does not belong with any of this. That's just the original door that came with it. Somewhere in my mind, I see like the dark wood door that had the frosted glass panel with the stick-on letters that say office on it. I've not been able to find anything like that. I'm guessing I might have to build it myself. That's probably the last thing I'll do to, finish off this office here. Also, back to the ceiling a little bit. I do need to put trim around it as there's no trim. I have the trim, but that's definitely a multi-person project, so we'll see about getting that cut up and put into place and everything. This is a storage drawer slash shelf unit, and I made this first before I made all of these shelves. And the main reason I made this is because I knew I wanted to have something to lean up against when I'm on the window seat. So this is sturdy. It's actually bolted to the wall. It's not going to go anywhere. And it also provides some storage space. I mean, for different antiques, knickknacks, that's every cell phone I used to own, all that kind of stuff. I kind of imagine the end result as having lots of odd little things all over the place and switching them out back and forth. So got some storage for that sort of thing. This is the window seat area. I've always wanted, somewhere where you could just relax, read books. Window seat always sounded like the thing for me. It is a little bit tall, so I made this little stepping stool thing so you can just easily hop up and sit down. There's a light overhead for if you actually want to read. And then, of course, the window part, the outside isn't so amazing. It's just the next neighbor's yard, but, still, it's a little something to eventually, depending on if you want to let light in or just at night have some reading light or something. Currently, I have a air conditioner I haven't put in yet. It has been so bad in here. The ceiling fan actually works pretty good. I do have a fake electric fireplace. It does provide some electric heat, so cozy. But the main reason why I got it is because it does the whole fake flame and all that kind of stuff. And, I like it for the ambiance. Then, as I was putting this room together in my head, I always imagined that I would have had a big wood office desk. And I kept imagining that until a friend of mine got me this wonderful drafting table. And I adore it, but it's huge. And I didn't really know where to put it. and I ended up refurbishing it, sanding all the rust down, cleaning it all off, repainting it. Um, the ribbons on the side here had to be replaced. I was lucky and found some rulers on eBay that are designed for this. They just click into place and everything. The whole thing is all set up with springs. So you got a foot pedal to lift it. And this is really heavy, but it moves super easily because of the counter springs that are in it. And then there's a handle so you can tilt it to whatever angle you want to work at. Very adjustable, very useful. For any of my Manitowoc and Two Rivers friends, it was made at Hamilton's. I'm guessing in the 60s. I haven't found out exactly when it's from, kind of thing. But really like it. Love having a place to work at for drawings and everything, that sort of stuff. But because this is in here, the idea of a large desk kind of went out the window. So I ended up designing this. Sorry for the noise there. The chair also doesn't really fit. This is just what I had. I'm probably going to get something with wood and leather and everything to match this more. Also, if you don't know about it, you can get roller skate wheels for your chairs, and they're a hard rubber that is clear and doesn't mar the floor, and they're super quiet, and it's beautiful. If you have a hardwood floor and an office chair, get one of those. So this entire thing is on wheels, and right now I have it connected up to the wall so that you can take it and slide it into place. I don't want to do it now because I'd have to move that thing. But it is capable of being mobile. It is capable of rolling out and going somewhere else. I did a wood paneling on the side for a little bit of texture. And then down below, that's just a screen because I tend to leave my computer on. So if it's on and running, I want to make sure it had enough air going through, etc. There's latches on the side. I'm not too keen on those right now as they're silver, and I tend to like brass accents. But we'll see about that. The whole thing opens up. This is the desktop. So this folds out for extra support. This folds down. The keyboard, the mouse, and the volume are all wireless, so I don't have to worry about that. The computer is down over in here. The sound system has a bass over here and then speakers up in the corner. I got two large monitors that, I figured out the sizing before I ordered them and everything, got those in place. I set up some lighting on the back. And this helps a lot when you're sitting down and watching everything. You might see a little bit of glare right now, but trust me, from this angle you don't see anything, you just see the backlight. And it's all adjustable for you can do different colors if you want, and then you can also adjust how bright it is and everything. So that definitely helps. I think maybe one more thing I will need to do is have some sort of light here, because the ambiance of the room is that it's a little bit dull. I do have some extra lighting, but I think I want a little bit more in case, just for making it easier on the eyes to read and all that. There's definitely enough space when it's all unfolded and everything. This is the little storage space that I did before with the drawers, and I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing with this, which is why I made it separate instead of built in. But I want a couple extra little boxes, I think, for maybe putting mail in or putting some papers in, stuff like that. Probably will also populate it with some dumb little things, like this is a old-time stamp dispenser, just some quirky little things that I think an old-timey desk might have. It's sturdy. I did make it wobbles just a little bit, and I did make a support underneath that can go on to make it stable. So far, I haven't really noticed it, so I don't know if I'm going to use that or not. It creaks just a teeny little bit sometimes. I'm going to have to look into that, maybe adjust some of that, but overall, I'm very happy with how this turned out and how it looks. I enjoy the style of the room and getting close to finishing off. You know, some trim on the ceiling, a different door, some odd little knickknacks up on the wall. I'm gonna have a web camera here, and certainly then I'm going to have some interesting weird thing behind me, so that when I'm on webcam calls, people can freak out and ask what's behind me. Yeah, so that's how the desk works and where I'm at with the study. Hope you enjoy.